Hey, what's up guys? So I wanted to take a little bit more time and go into a little bit more depth on what's happening with Caitlyn with this new patch. So Runaan's Hurricane's bonus attacks will no longer build extra stacks on her passive. And this is huge. This is really going to hurt her a lot, and I really wanted to kind of highlight exactly what's going to happen and why this is going to hurt her so much. So first of all, she's going to get a lot less headshots, especially in team fights, and that's where she's really strong right now is late game when she's got 3-4 items and can really build those headshots up from Runaan's. They do a lot of damage. And also the extra bolts from Runaan's Hurricane does a lot of AoE damage that goes unnoticed. It's probably a few extra 100 damage, but still, if that's a squishy target that's standing there, that's the difference between them staying alive to get another cast rotation off or them dying. And I really think this change is going under the radar. I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it or the future of Caitlyn, and I really think this is going to be terrible for her. I think she's going to just vanish completely. Now, there's going to be other ways to build her, of course. So instead of Runaan's, what other items do we have? We have Phantom Dancer, Rapid Fire Cannon, or Static Shiv. So I think Rapid Fire Cannon and either Phantom Dancer or Static Shiv is going to be the new build. It's going to be a lot more single target based, which is okay, but it's still not going to have that potential that the Runaan's Hurricane build has right now. And I think building Runaan's might still be viable. You still, like I said, you get that AoE damage, which is still good, but not being able to proc your headshot passive, I really think that it's going to open the way for other builds to come out, and I don't think we'll see Runaan's very much. So I have a clip here that I really wanted to highlight. This is a quadra kill that I got on Caitlyn probably a month or so ago. It's been a while. But I think this really shows the damage potential that you have with Runaan's, especially with a team that's grouped up. Like in this clip here, they're grouped up at Baron. So I took a close look at the clip, and not including a headshot that I got off of the W, I had 5 headshots. And I did 18 auto attacks throughout the whole fight. So without Runaan's, that would have really only been 3 headshots. And in the clip, I kind of slowed it down a little bit so you can see the difference between the headshot damage and the regular auto attack damage and the regular auto attack with a crit damage. So my regular auto attacks are doing around between 200 and 300 damage per auto attack, and the headshots are doing around 500 to 700 damage per auto attack. So with the discrepancy of 2 headshots throughout the whole fight, if Runaan's was gone, that's a difference of about 600 to around 8 or 900 damage, and for a whole fight, that's a lot of damage to be missing out on every time. And in a fight like this one that I just showed, you can really see how much damage you're able to do with Caitlyn with the Runaan's build, and a lot of it's going to be lost now that the extra bolts don't stack the passive. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are very excited to see Caitlyn go away, and it's going to be good for the meta because she has been a very strong pick for a long time, especially the last few months here. But I am a little sad to see her go away from the meta, but it's always good to have things being shaken up from time to time, and this leads to other new AD carries that are going to be strong right now. And with the fall of one champion, there's always going to be somebody else that steps up to take the place, and so right now I think it's going to be Jinx. I think Jinx is really going to show up in a lot of more games now. And lately, Jinx has just kind of been a worse Caitlyn. She does pretty much the same thing Caitlyn does late game, except her early game isn't as strong as Caitlyn's, and so she's kind of been overshadowed by Caitlyn. So with Caitlyn stepping down out of the meta, I think we're going to see a lot more of Jinx showing up. And I think we're going to see some more Twitches as well. It's another good late game carry that gets countered by Cait, so the less Caits we see, the more of these other champions to take her role are going to show up. So all in all, this change is going to be really terrible for Caitlyn. It's really going to hurt her late game damage, but right now that's something that we need. We do need the meta to be shaken up a little bit. It has been getting a little stale with Lucian and Caitlyn being played in almost every game right now. And I'm excited to see what comes out from this. I think we're going to have a completely different look on AD carry. There's going to be some new big AD carry that comes up. I think it's going to be Twitch, but we'll see. But all in all, this is going to be good for the game. And if you've made it this far, I do want to thank you for sticking around to the end. I really do appreciate you listening to my thoughts on the game and what's going on. And I hope you have a great day.